My neighbor cursed me for using my own yard. Well, I'm going to use it even more. So I lived in this townhouse for 3 years with my husband and our two 60-pound dogs. The weird thing is, I hadn't been in my own backyard for like 2 whole summers because of what happened before my neighbors moved in. About 3 years ago, I got attacked by this random dog while I was walking home from work. The thing just came out of nowhere and went at my leg. I ended up needing stitches and everything, but the worst part was how messed up it left me mentally. I couldn't even look at unfamiliar dogs without having a panic attack. Right after I got attacked, these new neighbors moved in next door. They had 4 dogs, 3 tiny Chihuahuas and 1 Australian Shepherd. These weren't normal dogs though. The second they heard any noise from my side of the fence, they'd charge over and start barking like they wanted to kill something. It was insane. Every time I tried to go outside with my dogs, their pack would go absolutely nuts. They'd slam against the fence, growling and carrying on for like 10 minutes straight. My dogs are super chill and well-trained, so they'd just ignore it, but I couldn't handle it. The sound would trigger my panic attacks instantly. So for 2 years, I basically gave up my backyard. My husband thought I was being dramatic, but he didn't understand what it felt like to have your heart racing every time you heard barking. I spent like $1,000 on therapy sessions trying to work through the trauma. Finally, this spring, my therapist helped me get to a point where I could be around strange dogs again. I was so excited to actually use my yard. The first weekend I went out there, I had this routine worked out. When their dogs came outside, I'd bring mine in for a few minutes until theirs calmed down, then let mine back out. It wasn't ideal, but whatever. Last Sunday, I was playing fetch with my dogs when the neighbors let theirs out. Same routine, their dogs lost their minds, so I called mine inside. But as I'm walking to my door, I hear this woman next door mutter under her breath, "Keep your fucking door shut." I stopped dead in my tracks. This lady was telling me to keep my door shut on my property when her dogs were the ones having meltdowns? I'd been tiptoeing around her psycho animals for 2 years, and this is what I get? That's when I decided I was done being the nice neighbor. Monday morning, I let my dogs out at 7:30. Their dogs went crazy like usual, but instead of bringing mine in, I stayed out there. I threw the ball right along the fence line. Their dogs were literally climbing the fence trying to get to us, and the woman had to chase them around her yard to get them back inside. Tuesday, I did the same thing. This time, I brought out their squeaky toys too. The woman's dogs were going so nuts she had to physically drag the Shepherd inside. Wednesday was the best. I set up this whole agility course with cones and everything. My dogs were having the time of their lives, and next door sounded like a zoo. The woman came outside in her pajamas at 8 in the morning, yelling at her dogs to shut up while they ignored her completely. Thursday, she tried a different approach. She left her dogs out for like 2 hours, thinking I'd give up and go inside. Nope. I brought out a lawn chair and a book. My dogs just chilled in the shade while hers exhausted themselves barking. By Friday, she was standing at the fence line when I came out. She goes, "Can't you see my dogs don't like yours?" I told her that was weird because my dog seemed fine with hers. She got all red in the face and stomped inside. The thing is, her dogs react the exact same way to the neighbors on their other side too. These people have one old golden retriever who literally just lies in the sun, and their dogs still lose their minds. It's not a me problem, it's a them problem. I ordered patio furniture that's being delivered tomorrow. I'm planning to spend every nice day out there this summer reading, grilling, maybe even taking work calls outside. After a couple weeks, I might put up a privacy screen so her dogs can't see mine, but only because I'm feeling